Hi, I'm Anthony Abma from Return to Israel, and we are celebrating Israel's 72nd Independence Day, April 28th and 29th, 2020. What a year to remember. Normally, this national holiday in Israel is marked with lavish fireworks, with barbecues and picnics in the park and flyovers of jets celebrating their independence. But this year, it's all canceled due to the COVID crisis. A nationwide curfew was even implemented beginning at 5 p.m. on Tuesday night. Even the official state ceremony of lighting the torch in Mount Herzl was done before the event, pre-recorded without an audience. And though grounded Israelis could not celebrate in public gatherings, was that going to stop them? No way. No more than it's going to stop you Americans from celebrating July 4th this year, or you Canadians July 1st, or whatever nation and Independence Day your nation is having, you're going to be out there celebrating and having a great time. And so we're going to take you to Israel to join our friend Gedaliah Blum for a social distant Independence Day block party in his neighborhood in Ely, Israel. Shalom, Gedaliah, and happy Independence Day. Show us what's happening in your neighborhood as you and your neighbors celebrate another year of God's miraculous blessing upon you in your Independence Day.
Hi, Anthony. Thanks. First and foremost, Chag Sameach, happy holidays. This is a holiday. Independence Day is not just a national holiday here in Israel, but it's a religious holiday because after 2,000 years, to just look at the reestablishment of the Jewish state and the ingathering of the exiles as some sort of secular kind of calendar is to be completely blind. But we have our eyes wide open here, and we are celebrating as much as we can, because despite the fact that we are social distancing and we are not doing our normal, like you said, going to barbecues and having all of these parks and picnics and things like that, we are finding ways in order to continue to celebrate. So first and foremost, the day actually starts at night in the Hebrew calendar. It means when the sun goes down, that's when the day starts. So Independence Day actually started last night. So what we did last night was really interesting. So instead of going to this common area inside of our community where we would have a ceremony, there would be presenters, there would be videos, there would be music. So they did it all live on YouTube, which is really interesting. We're all sitting in our own living rooms. Everybody's sitting in their own homes watching this instead of all being together. So it was a little strange, but you know what? We didn't stop from communicating the glory of this day to everybody and to celebrate it within our hearts, even though we weren't together. So because of Corona and social distancing, we are not able to enter into a closed building, which also includes the synagogue. So like I said before, this isn't some just secular holiday. Independence Day is a religious holiday for the Jewish people in their ancestral homeland, and we recognize that it has God's hand all in it. So what better way to have praise and say thank you than going into the synagogue and praying? But of course we can't, so we can't go in. So we are going outside. Last night when the day started, the day starts in the Hebrew calendar at night. So as we started the day, we started the prayers at night. There was music, people waving flags on the street. I was just riding my bike, riding right through, seeing the beautiful sunset, the smiles, and everybody's spirits are really, really high. And now this morning, the prayers continued. So now we have the morning prayers. We pray 3 times a day. So in the morning prayers, there was a number of families right outside of their house, in their backyard. They made a quorum of 10 people at least, and they're praying over the beautiful rolling hills of Binyamin. Now again, it's not ideal. We should be in a synagogue, but again, how beautiful is this? Our spirits, again, are very high. So Anthony, I wish I could tell you that everything was just normal and things were exciting, but you know what? Sometimes in order to really enjoy something, maybe all the static, all the ceremonies and all the fireworks and everything that goes on in the parades and the picnics, and sometimes we just need a little bit of quiet. Sometimes we need a little bit of boring in order to really connect and to understand and not be distracted by the importance of the day. So Anthony, thanks for asking, and this is it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed being in Israel to have a little window into the 72nd celebration of Israel's independence. Thank you, Gedaliah, and all the neighbors. And though 2020 will be a year to remember unlike any in history, I want to remind you once again of the miracle of Israel's even independence and of their statehood and being in their God-given ancestral homeland. After 72 years of independence, remember, it is time that Israel and the Jewish people have their full and complete sovereignty. This is the time. And we can do a lot about it, but at least one little thing that you can help us to do and show our love and support for these biblical promises is by signing our declaration of support for Israel. Please take a moment, go to this link, and celebrate God's promises to Israel and their independence at returntoisrael.org/declaration. Thank you, and God bless you, and happy Independence Day to all our Jewish brothers and sisters. I'm Anthony Abma for Return to Israel.